Hello, hello, hello. It's been a minute. Yeah, so I got back home yesterday. Unfortunately, my plane was delayed by about an hour and a half. So rather than I was actually intending to stream when I get home because I really want to play Metaphor ReFantazio. Unfortunately, because of the flight delay, I got home fairly late and I just didn't want to do it after that point. But hey, here we are. Today we are here with Metaphor ReFantazio, which is I'm honestly excited to play it. I've dove in really deep into Atlas games this year, falling very much in love with the Persona series. At least the 3 games I've played so far: 3 Reload, 4 Golden, and 5 Royale. So here we are, 5 Royal. So here we are with another potentially great game. Actually, I know it's a great game from all the reception it's gotten, so this could be intriguing. Either way, let's open it up and get these things going. Let's get things moving. Also, we're dual streaming, so if you're here on Twitch, I'm also on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, I'm also on Twitch. I've got 2 chats to pay attention to, which is kind of funky, but you know what? That's the fun part. Put that over there. Then I should be able to bop that here. That's right. It's going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Game capture. And I want you to catch Metaphor, which now should pop up now. There we are. Studio Zero. Did open this game up before to just at least dial in the settings, but I purposely skipped over whatever intro there may be because, yeah.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one. Oh. That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
Ooh. The drama.
Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
How was,
By my hand.
by your hand?
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your
Oops, I clicked off.
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Someone who he wasn't
shadows
suspecting,
stir
I
in the
assume.
castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon.
What a backstabbing
And only a
bitch.
king may wield the royal scepter. The very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Obviously, you want to. He very much wants to. This seems interesting. So I assume this is the opening movie, and the bit beforehand was just the setup for what we're about to see. How's it? Okay, audio sounds fine, good. Just have to make sure of that because it's not easy for me to tell how the audio is sounding. Anyway. Now we're into the main menu. New game. Let's get into it. I'm excited. Oh, here we go, here we go.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world...
Okay, should probably do some movements of my camera because I think it's not in a great spot for this. Flip horizontally. We're going to put it over here. I think could work. And where's my chat? Do I even have a chat activated anymore? Right there. Let's put it over here. That should be good. That should be better than what it should be. At least you see most things, I hope. I don't know.
Pique your interest. Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Who are you? Who shall guide the protagonist? Your name is indeed Toby. You'll name the protagonist later. Yep, that is.
A most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
Really?
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold.
Wow, this is
Or
gonna
to
be
put
interesting.
it another way, this is a fantasy.
Oh my
But
god,
can
it's a
truly be
fantasy.
dismissed as something so far removed from it? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
What would be the question?
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a
Powerless creation? Not
more than
always.
wishful thinking, more than fiction? Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself.
Really?
So, let this tale begin.
Oh, yeah. We'll go normal. Probably just a safe bet. Can always increase it later on if I want to. Hey, it's the protagonist.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead. Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
Hey, look.
They're bandits!
What is that?
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia. Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all.
All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Interesting.
Come on, hey, keep it moving up. That's right.
Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder.
So he is. No horns, no knife.
Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
He's holding on to that book for dear life.
Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line. Let's want to get stuck like us.
Boop!
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
That's interesting. What did I just join to? Something. I don't know, Willfish. You joined to something.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us?
Shove my face up
Hey,
just an
you
inch.
okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
Just a little bit more. There we are.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Are you alright?
Been
Oh,
worse.
we talk.
And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
One of my mates ended up going to PAX, actually, so it's sad for me. That's unfortunate, my guy. It was great.
Think we'll make it?
Okay, maybe I need to... Not that one. Maybe... Sorry for the amount of times I'm moving my face cam. I'm trying to figure out the best position for this game as we see new things. I think we should find a place where we can see the whole area. That sounds like a good idea. Basic controls. Dungeon. Oh. Use the dash, proceed. Ooh. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use a mini-map to see which way to go. You can view the tutorials you've seen before in the main menu.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad I... Oh, there really is no good place to drop my face. Maybe there. Is that better? Okay, cool. I'm not covering anything now. That's good.
Stop!
Don't move. What in the...
Watch out!
Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed this yet, though. Press left trigger to use phase sight. This ability lets you see what Gallagher senses in the environment. When you see an enemy that you've never confronted before or show up as unknown, prepare as best as you can. About to go bankrupt on 3 games. Okay. What are the 3 games? Holy shit, that's beautiful.
They look pretty tough. Careful now. Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
So don't fight them? Is that what I'm getting? The vibe here? Okay. At least that's the vibe I get. Oh! This is more action, at least this part. Okay. Okay. Okay.
champion against fear. Rise and face
Yeah, let me my face up.
anxiety.
That went well. Okay. So avoid them at all cost. Because they will just outright murder me.
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
Just gonna run. Run and dodge. Dodge and weave, boys. Dodge and weave. There's literally nothing else I can really do.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Oh, I'm in the next area. Cool, cool. 2 copies of Co-op Horror and God of War Ragnarok. God, this looks good.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives. First, we get to the royal capital.
Uh-huh.
And get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Yeah.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die.
Yeah.
And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
Sounds like a great idea.
Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road.
Uh-huh.
You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
What does this do? Oh, just music. It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring.
It's the first magic this world ever knew, after all.
Oh, that's
Just
cool.
load a little easier.
I love how they explain it. Yep, cool. Audio's still good. Hey, look.
Over there.
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight. I think that's the Grand Cathedral over there. It's big enough to use as a landmark. I'm assuming that's what that big towering thing is.
Yep, we're safe here.
We're safe here?
Strong ones ahead.
We gotta be careful. Okay, so keep going. Don't do anything here, I'm assuming. It's just based on what information I have so far.
Like this.
Careful now. I'll slow down then.
I think we shook them. We should be safe.
Okay. Uh-oh, this is bad. Ooh, cutscene.
Not good. Run for it.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia.
Mm-hmm.
The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Uh-huh. Is this logo time? O great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth thy approach, the glory to grant me thy guidance. Ooh.
Whoa, just look.
on with it then. Drop the dog. Hang him dead. Please. I've done nothing wrong. Lying dog. Don't try to deny it. You trample the law for the fun of it.
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
That's a bit. That is a visual.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry.
I love how the fairy can just pull me along like that.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid. Look, we're not tourists here. Gotta stay focused.
Really?
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
That is interesting. I don't know what an elder is yet, but I suppose we'll find out at some point in the future. The game will give us this information that might be important. I don't know. Loading screen.
Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
I mean, that is the truth.
Shh, careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them.
Oh, God.
The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
What? Thinking? What's happening?
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Okay, we got some more information, I suppose.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Loading screen. Movie.
So?
Do you know where you're going? Feel free to admit that you've lost and ask me for advice. Want to know in town? Press the right bumper to open the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing Y. Gallagher always has good ideas, or so she thinks. Press up to save in safe areas like towns to save your progress.
Whatever will I do?
I love how beautiful this UI looks like.
Let's go see.
Whatever will I do?
All right then.
I really don't know. I might just put my face back down here. There's no good place to put it, if I'm honest. I'm gonna cover up something important to the UI because text appears up in the top area. I don't know. Wow. Ooh, there's people talking here.
Ugh, come off it.
Devilish magic, she says. If you were so magical, I doubt you'd have it so hard in life. She's aggravating, but let's not cause a scene.
Whatever will I do?
Okay, so probably shouldn't talk to many people, I'd assume. Oh. Huh?
An elder? Here?
An elder? Okay. Cutscene? Or just transition? Or what's happening here?
Look at that. The new model's out now.
New model's out now.
I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
It's magic
What's a
igniter.
magic igniter?
That's right, you
See?
speak.
There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside.
Really?
Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Really? Couldn't tell.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child.
I'll just cover that, I suppose. I don't know. I really don't know where to cover.
Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
Royal Scepter.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic.
Incredible magic.
World-shattering power.
World-shattering power. Crazy.
More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Really?
Now he's dead. No living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
There's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Ba-da-ba-dun.
Let's head there.
Give it a full toss, eh?
Takes place at Grand Cathedral. I assume Santa Fistic Forden will be there. This way? Okay. I was hoping they would blend into the crowd and no one would notice you're an elder, but people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but for the sake of the mission, and on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. Recruitment center? Would you enlist or something? She's on the road if that's the case, but an elder? Enlisting? Bloody hell, what would be next? Wouldn't be such a sorry state if Lewis was in power. So if we weren't focused on saving the prince, I'd give him a piece of my mind, but let's just grin and bear it.
I'm out of ideas.
It's over here. When I heard His Majesty had been killed, I could hardly believe my ears. But he was a man indifferent to festivities. His death will not cause any destructions. As long as we have His Eminence Sacristan Forden, this country will be safe. Oh, interesting one, that one.
That must be the recruitment center.
Yeah.
I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward.
We hope.
And if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine.
Okay.
Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Oh, God. This could be interesting.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country.
Oh, fun.
Mark my words. War will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so...
I'm clicking all the wrong things here when I'm trying to change to certain things. God, that's better.
The kingdom isn't a lost cause.
That's a great one.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
What a fat Rick.
An elder. I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
Oh,
So,
wow.
What brings you to enlist?
Wow. Wow. That is... Wow. Oh, there's an orphan, too. Yeah, we could use some more of you guys. What the fuck?
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
How do we do this one?
I can take a lot of punishment.
Really now? I'd not have guessed. Sounds like an invitation to me. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
How shall we name the man, the myth, the legend? I don't know what to call him. Bum bum bum. Why am I stuck on the name, for Christ's sake? My my god, I don't have a name. Boom, boom, boom. Man can't come up with a name. My brain just don't function like that. Oh, shoot. Name. Go with Matt. Go with that. So the name of the protagonist is Matt? Yep, he's Matt. G'day, Matt. I don't know.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're shorthanded as it is, so be a good lad and try not to
get killed in your
first employment.
Wow.
You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
We did it. Queue up for provisions.
Whatever.
You're so young. Are you enlisting too? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the worlds go round, as it were. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting's only going to get you chewed out. You're enlisting as well. The line starts behind me. If so, or was there something else you needed? Really, noble? I take you overheard my interview? Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not. Join the queue. Oh, it's the evening.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like,
Hume.
Next. Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder. It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on. No fighting in the ranks.
What a prick.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it.
Fair enough, buddy. Fair
See you
enough.
around. Try not
See you
to die
around.
out there.
I'll think about it.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway.
Uh-huh.
It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Okay.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal Captain Vicinity map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings.
A captain.
My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command.
Really?
I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security, leader, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
Oh my god.
Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Dismissed! Ba ba ba.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword.
Really?
He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him.
Sure, hopefully.
The charming captain is probably
Charming.
We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
What is the book?
It's what you call a fantasy story, right?
Oh!
It's a fantasy world made up by the author.
It's
Prince
modern.
loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over.
I mean,
In
they'll
such
still
a
find a
world,
way.
There is no need for sorcery. The megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled.
Mhm.
The laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads. All lives are equal.
Uh-huh.
You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later.
Really?
Good night.
I can't keep. I gotta stop going through. Really? Hey, look, it's a new day. Oh no, it's still late night. Cool. Early morning. Ooh, cutscene.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne.
Really?
A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
What a guy. What the heck is that? Oh.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Here we about to go do some fighting and stuff. I wonder if the lofty little fairy is still floating around. Maybe, maybe not.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
One day remains. Ooh.
Let's see.
Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. I accidentally jumped through the thing. Oh well.
This place here.
Fort was built to defend the Grand Trad during the Annex War. After long disuse, it's now manned due to frequent monster sightings. Well, let's go to it, boys and girls and everyone else in between.
Okay.
Got it. For all now we do is rest. We have a big day tomorrow. Okie dokie. We rest. We do the sleep.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Ooh. Looks like we're getting friendly with the noble.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time.
But what if I ignore it?
Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then.
You're pretty much.
So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read.
Yeah, I suppose.
When the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule.
I assume it
Never
didn't
managed
work
to
out.
do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth
Oh my
shut.
god, it's the
No one
arsehole from
cares what you
before.
think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
I apologize for him. Is it a fight you want, or don't worry, my friends all talk?
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
What an interesting twat.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Strohl. Leon Strohl, son of the Count of Harlia.
Leon
You
Strohl.
are?
I am Matt.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it.
Matt.
For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth. Now,
Oh, he's only now finished the story. Oh god.
as for you, fresh meat.
Fresh meat.
Someone help!
What in the fuck?
Is that a soldier?
Who else would be wearing our armor, you fucking prick?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastards wound.
Or you're just a coward who doesn't want to get involved with fight.
Alone. I knew fear would take you at the first step.
Oh my god. What a prick.
Traitor to the cause. The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's royal army. Swallow your fear. Fight with
His Majesty's dead,
we'll
bro.
all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it.
And this is why you'll
Let's
die.
Go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Yep,
Hey,
things.
Did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders.
No feelings were hurt in the making of this.
General send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
Bom, bom, bom. New ally, Strohl. Strohl, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally. Oh, I got a new comrade.
Bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Well, could be worse. Could be better. Could be worse. Just music. She's looking out for danger.
Okay.
Those are an unexpected turn of events, but not inside of our mission, okay? I know.
Here we go.
Be careful, our contact should be inside, and we just have to find him. You're in such a... What are you talking about? You said something about your ally? That's what I was going to say. Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Oh, God. Dungeon crawling time!
This is...
Open the door. Oh, my. Cutscene. Wow. What in the heckums is that? Why does everyone keep running into it? You got magic.
That's a human.
A human?
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
It's gone? I mean, that works. Somebody. This is horrific. So many dead. Grius, I hope you're safe. It's no time to worse. If we look, we may find that it's still draw a breath. No, none of them are breathing. Damn, we're too late, but there might be others. Let's keep searching. Okay, nothing here. Oh. We got company.
What?
Steals one feels similar to that monster from earlier. It's small, but is that a human too? Looks like we're gonna have to fight it. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't leave it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, I only hope now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you agree? I agree. I'm glad you still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
We're going to see if we attack it separately. We can only fight if we work out a plan together. Understand? The two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Squad battles. Press Y to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press Y any time, but if you use X attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with X to deplete the energy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them. Okay. Squad.
This is our chance.
We'll win this.
Get ready.
Stunning! That's a nice achievement. When engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantage initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of the battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. In squad battles, press X to attack for your equipped weapon or Y to use skills which consume MP. Performing an action will expend one turn icon seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent rounds begin. Oh, so it's similar to Shin Megami Tensei's combat from what I've experienced of the very little amount I have so far than it is to Persona's. But I guess they're all very similar anyway, so... Oh, this UI is so nice. This sounds so similar to some from music from Fire Emblem. It's kind of hilarious. I guess it is fantasy, made by a Japanese company.
I think that's all. All right.
Woo, we pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask for. Let's press forward while we still can. Let's be careful. There could be another human lurking. What are these humans? There's one over there.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
Another one. It spots us. It could get nasty. But we have on spies. We could catch off guard if we strike now, right? Sneak X enemies. You manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen. Using X, there's a chance their entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant stun.
Okay.
Go fast or you go slower?
This is our chance.
Boop.
Let's give him a fight.
Let's settle this quick.
Good arms. Enemy turn. Oh my god, this UI is so beautiful. And it did nothing. Oh, because it's stunned. Of course it did nothing. It was stunned. Unscaled Triumph. Hey, we leveled up. Oh my god. One thing I've just grown to enjoy is just how... Oh, you distribute the points. Okay. Look at that one.
That should do it.
Just the visual fun of this is awesome.
That's fine. Looks like it could be useful.
I mean, I hope it would be. Otherwise, it'll waste the time and effort.
We have the edge.
We'll win this.
Get in there! Finish him!
Burn to us.
Nice. Unscarred Triumph. Unscarfed or unscathed. That would be the... Unscathed. Why am I saying unscarred? It's unscathed, you
I think
dumbass.
we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Okay.
Oh.
Badly. You see, don't play touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster shot was your fault. Wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Ah, of course it's how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell. What a fucking idiot. Oh, what? You're so young. A fresh recruit? Get away from here. Now, that thing is up ahead. There are still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late. That monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. I don't like. He's not here either. Where could he have gone?
Hey.
What have you been muttering to yourself this whole time? What has you so concerned? Ah, damn, Delta. I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attack. Fucking racist. Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elder. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Damn it, we're too late. Anything in here? Oh my god. Wait. You two. You perhaps searching for someone? We'll be honest. That's right. Thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth... And human. That cry. Is that the human from earlier? Sound like it came from the top of the tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescue any survivors. Take precedence. Take to the top of the tower. Guessing all these peeps are dead. Hey, look. It's a...
They'll need more than this.
Well, that's great. Enemy ambush squad battles. If you're attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins in the enemy's turn, which is dangerous. Okay, I see that now. Poof. Cool. Boop, boop. Interesting.
We did it. That was the last of them.
Items. I should probably get some heal on me. So way downward over here. Item. Old coin. Anything down here? Boop, boop, boop. No, it hit me. Okay, this is very interesting.
That settles that. Careful, we've got company.
This battle's ours. Let's go.
Settle this quick.
Don't know why you used fire there. You could have just hit him with your sword and he'd be fine. Like, buddy, you could be smarter about this, you know?
Careful, we've got company.
We won't lose this fight.
Move's ours. Burn to us.
Great job, Strohl.
Enemy turn. Player turn.
The power of fire.
God damn, stop burning through your magic points, you crazy man.
Victory is ours.
Push through. We have the edge.
What is this? Is this like a treasure thing? Why'd you use fire there? Buddy, come on.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Level up. Nice. We'll put more into agility. Because that, I see, would be useful. Nothing else down here, unfortunately. Up we go. This is the way forward. The roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my dice that could be any survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's a noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do it if it's possibly for nothing? Because there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live for myself. This time. And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for? There is no turning back. There's no way I'm running from this now. I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Bum, 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 bum. Let's use some item. You've burned through all your magic, so I have some magic.
What do you think?
This feeling, I knew it. That human is from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's go. Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go. Oh, good God.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
That attack sounds like straight from Persona 5.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival. Okay.
Hold back. Burn.
That did nothing.
Vile monster. You're mine.
That did nothing too. And you got 2 attacks. Not great. Not great at all. No, good thing we healed.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all. I'm not going down like this.
Let's go. Fire.
1 damage. That's just pathetic.
How is it this strong?
That's not great. See, we can't die in a place like this and yet.
You two run.
But
above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me and live.
Ah. No.
Enough.
no! Please say something.
Strohl.
Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler.
Huh? Oh, he's waking up.
Thy
He's
fate
seen
is
some things.
crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Bud just ripped his own heart out. Oh. Persona 3, eat your heart out.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Scour!
Oh my, we're actually doing damage now. How does it even compare? What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. At least I take a lot less damage now.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of those weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weaknesses or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We can target those.
Seeker! Wind!
That's it! Stay on it!
I will fight with pride. Scour!
You hit their weakness.
Not great, not great. But we get there.
Seeker!
Check out its leg.
It's okay. We can do this.
Come forth.
And then we take out its wing. Smashed.
Wait, what? It's healing?
Interesting.
Its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do.
Okay.
I can't believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
Seeker! Scour!
This is interesting. Let's use this win. That does nothing to that too. God.
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Okay.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Sure. It's probably better than me trying to waste attack on it.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
By this power. Wind! Scour!
Should probably heal myself soon, maybe. We might be fine. Maybe.
Come forth, royal soul.
We'll see.
A tough one.
One more hit and then it's done, I believe. And we can take a fair few more hits before it becomes problematic. Yep, there it is. Awesome! We'll do magic this time around.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity.
Interesting.
If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
Yeah.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You
I
had
don't
no
know.
heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy.
Strohl alive! Well, we hope so.
Look, that Strohl guy is still alive.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive.
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Fair enough, fair enough.
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Most scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nation's had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Because they never told him.
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran
unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
Of course he
So
heard it
that's
all.
your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me a and I'll slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands. And you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the princess from death's curse. Save the prince from the curse and defeat Louis Gayburn, the treacherous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown. Rank 1 to 7.
Louis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light.
Uh-huh.
But I'm counting on you.
Grius, the battle-hardened veteran has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy. Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior.
Of course,
Man's
of course.
practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Interesting. This could be intriguing. I wonder how it's going to go. I have a faint idea this might, I don't know, potentially fail. Just to know something about it. Hey, I say, use it or lose it. That's it. Let's take the rest of the day off. Ha ha ha. I'll draw some more. Sure, if you want, but let's take a break eventually, okay? Of course, the typical save. Okay, so... Never in my life have I witnessed anything like that power you use. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplies, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion, besides. Incredible. If only I had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. Obviously, there is some unsaid history there of something in his past that he's not happy with. Done a fine job delivering the message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. Ah, you want to ask about that power, don't you? Had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you? Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness's, the Prince Tutors in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly? That's incredible.
Got it?
Okay, we'll talk details tomorrow. Let's get some rest then. Late night.
Can't sleep?
Guess I'm
Guess I'm not surprised
you
after what we just went through.
Cool.
Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
I don't really mind.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you.
Okay, that's good to know, I
hey,
suppose.
You know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Bam.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia.
Academia?
Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within.
Interesting.
It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect.
That's interesting.
Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth.
Okay.
However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
I heard a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
The party now can study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. That one, I suppose? I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker from Moore. Moore is one of your first followers. People that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. Moore is just the first of many, so keep an eye out. It's funny.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
It's funny hearing a mixture of the sound effects that I've heard from Persona 5 Royale and what was used in Persona 3 Reload. It's like a really weird mix of some of them.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Interesting.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
Okie
That
dokie.
way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll
They'll
get
never see us coming.
But the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
The Nord mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case.
This road should take us to the Grand Triad.
All right.
We'll check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Triad.
Let's see. Let's see.
This place here.
The Nord mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected. We'll be going through the Nord mines. Are you ready? Go to it. We should hurry. Our focus is making it to the royal capital. Do we actually successfully... Are we actually going to successfully kill Luis?
Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation. but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Uh-huh. The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path. What's the matter? Maybe imagining, but I can't help but feel we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though? Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge. Looking for an opening to escape? Don't forget, I have my eye on you. Lack of trust is hilarious, but I get it. Kick-ass music.
Look at that.
Hey, look, up in the air. It's monsters. Large bird is known as a koval. It stalks prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. So what now? Like we need another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out? No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as it is. Besides, let me guess, you could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me? Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate. We need to move. Don't fall behind. Ooh, an item. Yoink. Hold on, there's some wild dogs over there. I love how his sword's floating off him. Hundles. The beast hunts in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. Can't give them a chance to surround us. We need to find a different path now. Why hesitate, lad? Just a pack of wild dogs. Barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as real. Really? So I don't get it. So it be. Seems you need an important lesson on the basis of combat. Pay attention as the subject affords few mistakes. First, take a look at your foes. Consider them. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it.
Once you assert their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Now size up their 100. What do you make of it? It's weaker. Indeed. You slipped out of Death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Sizing up enemies. Face light. Low enemies will be blue, yellow, and red. And I'm assuming green would just mean you're way over leveled. Where you can easily approach the enemy to see if their color has changed. When engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple X attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. If you press left bumper when a cursor is over an enemy, you'll be locked on to that enemy. That enemy will always be in view, and you can easily close the distance by attacking. Understood? Now try for yourself, lad. I see. That's cool. So neat. Can just do some stabbing. Ah, that's right. One more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it.
Never drop your guard, even against weakest foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up even for a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Press Y to initiate a squad battle against an enemy in the field. If you use Y to initiate a squad battle on an enemy after depleting its break gauge, yep, already know this. Yep, I know. So in this situation, use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Okay.
I'm counting on you.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable fighting before you reach Grand Triad. I need to be sure you can defend yourself. Once it's your enemy, you'll be doing good as practice fighting. Okay, we learned. He landed a crit. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to use the retry button unless I royally cuck it.
Finish the job.
on him.
Nice.
A victory well earned.
I need to heal thyself because that hurt.
Let's do this.
Right. Let's do this.
Let's go. Wind.
Die hard.
He lived through with a little bit of health. That ain't cool. Of course, he merely attacks me. Like the prick he is.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
How's that?
Not tired, are you?
No, we're doing fine.
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Seeker. Scour. Just one left.
Take this. Not done
It's
yet.
okay. Seeker. Wind.
Win.
They chose the wrong opponent.
That's all open. We can relax for now.
Bouncy bark. What in the world? Boom.
What is it?
Haven't seen you around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits now, would you? What are you talking about? Now I get a better look at you. I say you aren't bandit material. Guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so on a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Whoa, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I'm a regular nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies, didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you be interested in buying something? I mean, I'm interested in selling some stuff if you're willing to buy it. Okay, I might buy something. Well, revival's always good to have, though very expensive.
Thank you.
Shouldn't be anything we can't handle.
Come on.
We'll be okay.
This battle's ours.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Nice. Why just do that? Wind literally.
That's just what Grius does.
I'm stupid. Did nothing. Funky.
Last one.
Take this.
Epic. Destroyed.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. Why do I hate to see it? I think we'll get that. Good strength for
That's
that
all
one.
open. We can relax for now.
Sturdy straw.
We have the edge. Let's take them all out. Seeker, wind.
Wind. Destroyed.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Pop, pop, pop.
This is our chance.
Forward. We'll win this.
Seeker. Boop.
Take this sword. Finish the job.
Nice.
Some battles are hardly a fool.
Hey, great job.
We've been spotted. Doesn't matter. They are way too weak. Cool.
This battle's ours. Let's go. Wind.
Boop.
Two remaining. Let's take a seeker.
Boop.
Not worth our breath.
Nice.
There are some enemies left. Stay sharp.
Come on. We have the edge.
Oh, I managed to get the stun. Epic.
I won't hold back.
Zoom. Nice. Destroyed, buddy. Should probably check up on my health. I've noticed it's a bit on the lowest side. Ah. Weak recovery for an ally. Well, it was good enough to really do some massive healings. Go this way.
Quick, let's finish them.
This is our chance. Forward. Straight. Let's go.
Okay, we'll keep burning through our magic points for now, I suppose.
Even easier than expected.
Hey.
That'll do it.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hold on.
Hold. The air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We have been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Or would you rather we come at you? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, aren't you? Bastards live long enough. Kill him quick.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Scour!
What is that?
What is that?
Seen anything like it? That's not an igniter.
Yeah, and that's gonna be your fatal mistake.
No mercy for you.
Mash is being targeted. Decrease the damage your character takes, prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents enemies from gaining turns too.
What's that? I think something's coming.
Take this. Die hard. Let's do this.
During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less melee damage but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you can change formation by pressing the keys assigned to up and down and move party members between rows.
Falling back. Time for some close combat. To the rear guard.
I see.
Wind!
It's our turn now. Blast.
Seeker! Scour!
Take this. Finish the job. Tougher than I thought. Ready.
Matt is being targeted.
What's that?
Come forth, Royal Soul!
Watch out!
Boop. Something's coming. Look out. I don't care. I'm just gonna boop. Are they soldiers in the fort? They survived? No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they? No, that's what I'm asking. How would they already have a mobilizer pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say that I'm the least of your worries at this point. In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go in any case. Yeah, let's go.
Alright.
Here we are. So creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Aye, the crown there as he ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of the miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within. I only trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it. Before we head into the tunnel, let's make sure we're ready. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it's best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can. So it wasn't just my imagination to think we're being followed this whole time. But like Grius has said, something's off. When that human came out of nowhere, it wiped out all the soldiers to the last. Then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, it couldn't be. Maybe Lewis has already caught wind of this mission. Somehow, some way.
Wait a second.
There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not, most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closures. Besides, I'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the crown theory coming down on this place, right? Oh, sounds like there will be a problem here then. Are you ready? Let's go. If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste.
However,
It's dead quiet. Are you sure there are still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel, those your instincts alert you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely.
Stop. Don't move.
Halt, deserters.
Don't you dare move.
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, we've walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
wait.
There's a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Oh, yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. But it appears we stepped into a whole damned conspiracy. We have no choice. We are to fight our way through. Here they come. Stop them here and now.
Our usual tactics should work. Win!
God, these guys are weak.
Some battles are hard to defeat. Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
It won't be. There'll be more. Like that guy.
Lose this fight. Let's go. Scour.
Oh.
Take this.
Only one. We're clear.
Shields up.
Can't believe this.
I mean, you picked the fight here, bud.
That's how I survived this long. That's all over. We can relax from now.
Or maybe it is Lewis doing something here, Louise, but it's not him knowing about the mission. It's more that he's trying to distow chaos. Maybe.
Hey,
told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please, don't kill me.
What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move.
The captain? He's the one who didn't go in. He stayed behind to, quote, take care of that guy's wounds who was already dying. The enemy's too well prepared. Why they've gone this far to hunt us down?
Stay focused. Seeker! Scour! Last one. You had this.
Here they come.
They really like to keep going for my guy, don't he?
Well, that about does it.
I think we're in the clear.
Not for long. Okay, there.
They all seem pretty weak.
That weak, I can just literally whack them. That's pretty neat.
All clear.
What?
No way.
Isn't that just as I thought? It all makes sense now. It appears as we expected. Yep, it's the fucking captain.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So political bullshit.
The King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters die. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago. The first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Does he get to awaken? Does he get to crush his heart?
Stay back! Help me! You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
Yep. My boy, it is time.
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What the? Lord Louis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory. This is the way of the real world, little lordling.
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Strohl Awakens. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
This is cool. I love these.
Come! I will show you a world with honor!
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it. Cover me.
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Hack and slash!
Die already!
It won't hold back! Wind!
Take this!
Die!
I'm tired of this! Warrior!
Don't resist,
Seeker!
lowlife.
Scour!
Die!
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
Warrior! I'll cut you down!
Down you go, boy.
Gotta eat better than that.
You miss.
No idea who savior is.
Not you. Nor is it Luis. You're both gonna die.
Here they come!
Critical hit.
Shameless! I shall vanquish evil!
So cool.
Let's go! Scour! Impossible! Still here?
Take this!
That's just the captain.
Die! Die! Die!
I feel like that's what you're going to do, my guy.
Warrior! Tougher than I thought.
I refuse to fall. Here.
Well, fall you will.
That'll do. I'll strive for greater heights.
Where's magic damage this time around?
I shall rise to the occasion. Oh, you found new powers.
Increase one ally's attack for 3 turns. Nice.
Impossible!
Impossible.
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Strohl. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
You're already one of us.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now,
The handshake? Come on.
The proud noble, Strohl. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
God, I love these cutscenes. Like, just... Oh. The party can now study the warrior. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Strohl. Nice.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Strohl followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what?
You good?
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, though. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage.
Ooh.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here.
I can sense a heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle.
Really?
As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it, Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
Ooh.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
Awesome.
This right here.
What about to show you the lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I'm yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you have your own chart. You'll use these charts in assigning of the archetypes. Firstly, let's consider out the one-eyed warrior who yet bear knows archetype. Open Grius' lineage chart, please. Okay. This chart shows the power and the connection of the archetypes. You can gain new archetypes by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you need Magalair, the source of all magic. But simply drawing from the Magalair within yourself will put too much of a heavy burden on you. What this means, you will neither gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Each character can study archetypes attained through the story by selecting the corresponding icon of the tree. Studying archetypes consumes minuscule shards of macular crystals. Once a character is studying an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost. To learn to change oneself, they say. Here, you may achieve that through study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets. Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. We got the warrior, the seeker, and the mage. Give him the mage. Study it. An expert in magical attacks of 3 specialities: fire, ice, and electric. Such a broad palette of magical offense can be crucial to exploit enemy weaknesses. Note, however, the mage's defense are paltry at best. They cannot endure much harm. They are best to keep out of foes' attentions, or the battle will turn dire. They also tend to go through their MP fast, and a mage without MP, well, they're practically dead weight. You'll have to use your magic strategically to succeed. 500 mages required to channel the mage. This is the archetype you've chosen? Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, he's in my trust.
Of course.
So it be. Following you and the young man called Strohl, another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. From the sanctum I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve and let a new soul dwell in his heart. I hear the voices of past hero souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of a mage. What is this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it. It's finally in my grasp. The mage archetype is awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
I didn't think I could grow anymore.
Fascinating.
That man of the eye patch should now have awoken to the archetype. Similarity, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. Cool. By talking more in academia and studying archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and use new archetypes. You gain useful strategic knowledge by attending more lectures or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Some functions of the main menu are now available, such as your archetype. Archetypes that have been studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. You can now check the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king from the main menu. You can raise these virtues in many ways. Ah yes, I mean to tell you. I was rearranging things the other day and found something that may be useful to you in your journey. I put everything in the box atop that chair. By means, take it. Okay. Looks like there's something especially valuable inside. Hero's incense and hero's fruit. And 30,000 coins. Expensive medicine, revival medicine, magical bread, and stale black bread. Neat.
What now?
Well, this menu is actually so nice. How do I leave? Is the door here?
Hi, young friend. You are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you.
Uh-huh.
To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
I assume we probably will.
What? Where are we?
Back where we
You
were.
two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
You told him term archetype and the gist of what I've learned.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
You now give instructions to your allies during battle. During battle, you can also press the right analog button to engage in auto battle, causing your party to fight according to your tactic settings. To change automatic tactics during battle, press the left bumper in order to access the order menu. Outside of battle, find them under the tactics in the party selection of the main menu.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Look!
What's up?
Maybe the only one who could really go to that room. Wait, you lot alright? I saw a dead miner, assuming there's been some form of accident, but looking at it now, it isn't the case at all. It was the military. What business would they have in a place like this? Hold on, don't tell me they're after the miners. Wait, how'd you get inside here? I'm certain the entrance and exit was sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. Only one I saw was that pasty fellow who looked like some kind of general. You mean Klinger? But we left him splayed out over there. He's gone. Barris returns with reinforcements. Leave him be. He has no one else left, I wager. He was bluffing about sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish this off. He won't be able to return to Lewis as anything but a disgrace. You're right. Let's leave him be, at least for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either after what he said to us. No idea what it is about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm going to be around for a while. If you need anything, you know who to ask. Protagonists in Gallica can see more in the dungeons or towns. Interact with them to take a moment and read your novel and transport to Academia. Use that button to see what levels other players were and what party formations they used when they clear the dungeon you're challenging. When selecting information review, you can also change your party's formation to reflect another player's. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I've turned it off. Let's turn it back on. Well, no dirt's roughly the same. It looks like some people turned the main character into a mage and given the seeker to the thing. That's really interesting. Anyway. My eyes are not quite used to these lights at this point in time, so that's good enough for now. I really am liking this game so far, though, so I do intend to continue on from here. Don't you worry about that one, because, again, I got really enthralled with the Persona games this year. It's getting hot in here too, Jesus. So I got really into the Persona games this year, and so far this feels like it's going to be more of that, but in an entirely different setting, which is quite cool. But yeah, that's Metaphor so far. I'll be back tomorrow. No, it's Wednesday. I'll be back on Saturday because I'm busy the next 2 nights. But yeah, today's Wednesday night. I'll be back on Saturday night for me, so that will be a few days. But hey, if you came and joined the stream, thank you for coming out. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, thank you for making it this far. If you hit the like button or other things on those lines, it'd be highly appreciated. But until next time, guys, bye-bye.